Abby, I promise you, I'll try the law of attraction. Yet I doubt it will work in my case. Hi, I'm Coach Abby. Thank you so much for joining me today at Love Advice TV. Love Advice TV is a channel that has been made exclusively for you for the purpose of assisting you to navigate any relationship challenge. As I continue with our series on law of attraction, my opening statement is a perfect example of self-sabotage. It's a self-sabotage of resistance. I'll try is a pretty negative statement. It implies literally dismissiveness. It implies a lack of confidence of being able to do it, a lack of self-awareness of what it is that you need to do. How many times have you said, okay, I'll try to do this. I'll try, Abby. Or I'll try to whoever you're referring to. But deep inside, you know that you're not accountable because you're only trying. You don't have to try. Maybe you decide that, no, I'm too busy. I'm not going to do it now. It can wait and what have you. You're not accountable. So therefore, you just can discard it and forget about it. Now, I really believe that in order for us to implement, whether it's the strategy of the law of attraction, the strategy of no contact, whatever strategy between yourself and your coach agreed upon, it is important to dismiss the I'll tries and replace it with the I will. Now, I will doesn't necessarily mean you'll succeed, but I will demonstrates that you are receptive to doing something. It demonstrates accountability. It demonstrates that you have committed yourself to really pursuing it. Once again, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to be successful at it. But there's a very big difference. Try it. Think about it. And anything you do, whether it's relationship-based or not. Okay, I'll try it. I will. Big difference. One of them, once again, wishy-washy. The other one is a commitment. You become accountable. And that's exactly what we need to do in order to avoid any type of resistance to the unfolding of the law of attraction. Remind yourself that the law of attraction cannot manifest what you are looking for if you have a low energy field. And there are 3 negative thoughts which culminate in resistance. One of them is doubt. Now, doubt is something that creeps up on us. We don't necessarily want it, but it's that nosy neighbor that refuses to disappear. Oh, come on, it's not going to happen. Law of attraction. Oh, come on, what is this? Really, this doesn't happen. And yet, it's very interesting how we sometimes question manifestation, but not telepathy. How many times do we think of something, let it go, and all of a sudden that person pops up in our lives through a phone call, through an email, through bumping into them at the grocery store. It's not coincidental. It's interesting, but it's not. Another negative thought is fear. Fear cripples us. Fear reminds us that we are inept. Fear tells us that it's better not to attempt to do anything than to not be successful at it. It literally cuts our wings. It doesn't allow us to fly. And when we can't fly, we can't grow. We can't visit and explore new horizons. It's very, very important to be able to recognize your triggers that escort fear in and do away with them. Replace them with positive thoughts, with memories of different times that you did manifest things. Remind yourself. You can do it. You've done it before. You've done it many times. You probably don't realize how many times you've done it, but you have. You manifested your ex at the time that you met them. There was no resistance. Everything at the very beginning flows effortlessly because there's no resistance. And a third negative thought is that pedestal syndrome. And we have a tendency of, when we are in the position of trying to get our exes back, we make them bigger than life. We make them probably, to a certain extent, even better than what they really were. Not that they were bad, but we just take it to a different level. We have to remind ourselves that they are just your ex, the person that you guys used to share moments with. Not a big deal. Yes, we're trying to get them back, but they have all the human elements. They don't deserve to be on a pedestal. Focus on being receptive. Focus on allowing things to come to you. Don't chase. It is not necessary to chase. That which you are providing through emanating a high energy frequency will find you. Discard any element of resistance, the low energy frequency, the I'm so doubtful, the fears, the this cannot happen. I don't believe in this. It's too good to be true. Oh, Abby, I mean, it's like a fairy godmother that comes. No, it's not, because it takes effort and it takes your participation and it takes discipline, but it's doable. So remind yourself that you have to be very vigilant when you find yourself raising the wall, closing the door, keeping the other person out of fear that maybe when they do knock on the door, they're not going to bring the news that you want. But who cares? They knocked on the door. Let them in. Invite them in. Be receptive. Avoid resistance. Remember to hit the subscribe button below to your channel. It's your channel. It's done literally for you. You own it. It's your participation in being part of the family of Love Advice TV, of With My Ex Again. It's all about you. Please put any comments in the section below as well. Whether it's about resistance, whether it's about visualization, whether it's about clarity, belief, the law of attraction, anything or anything else that is of interest to you. And I will respond in a timely fashion. Coach Alex, Adrian, Natalie, Danny, Priyanka, and myself, we are here for the sole purpose of assisting you. Additionally, I have to say I am beyond excited to be able to offer a video product, which is With My Ex Again, Law of Attraction. And it really dives in depth look at all the different components of the Law of Attraction. As you will see on our videos, we have a time limit. So it's basically just to introduce the concept to you. But if you really want to master in it, go down and see the product below. Order it, enjoy it, use it, implement it, do it at your own time. Add to it, have fun with it. It's done purposely so that you can maximize your chances of getting your ex back. It would be my pleasure to have a one-on-one session with you. Please do not hesitate to book a session with me. We can narrow it down to any subject matter, whether it's, once again, the law of attraction or any other thing that is keeping you up at night, that is not allowing you to move forward, that you are at a quagmire as to why they left. And together we can see, and I can remind you that if they loved you and cared for you, and were attracted to you at one time, they can be attracted to you once again. Until next time, I'm Coach Abby.